Hundreds of travelers are left scrambling after discount airline Swoop canceled a number of flights days before they were set to depart. And the reason they've given customers has many questioning why they were ever sold the tickets in the first place.
Now it's kind of went from excitement to a little bit of nerve-wracking because now you're being rushed into making decisions on acting on high skyrocketing prices and trying to figure out what you can do because now you're left hanging.
Raj Singh was thrilled when he and his girlfriend booked 2 flights on Swoop Airlines from Hamilton to Orlando, Florida, for a total of $585. The young couple had planned a trip to Disney World 2 months ago, but now a week before they were supposed to take off, they were told suddenly that their flight was canceled.
It was quite staggering just hearing about all this news because then you're thinking of all these other accommodations you have and how does it impact you?
Theirs is one of 56 Swoop flights to the U.S. affected this month. The reason, the airline writes, we have not yet received one final approval required to operate to the U.S. We anticipated having all regulatory approvals in place well in advance of our U.S. first flights. Unfortunately, this is not the case.
Why wouldn't you not have the approvals beforehand before marketing yourself? They should have had this information for some time and could have gave a little bit of an asterisk or warning that, hey, you know what, subject to approval.
In a statement, a rep for Swoop Airlines, which is owned by WestJet, writes, we apologize to our travelers for this inconvenience and for the disappointment they have expressed. Adding, after considering many factors, including rebooking options and aircraft availability, we've leased an aircraft from WestJet to operate many of our flights at the original scheduled departure dates and time. We are reaching out directly to all affected travelers to acknowledge their situation and to either advise them of their new WestJet flight details or provide rebooking and or refund options. Singh says the available WestJet dates don't work with his hotel, car rental, and Disney park passes that he's already booked. They total in cost about $2,000 on top of the flights. Swoop has offered him a refund plus $200, but he says it's not enough to cover last-minute flights with another airline.
The costs were skyrocketed, more than double, triple almost. So kind of finding a flight just for those days is kind of tough.
This is not the first time that a startup airline is selling tickets and then cancels. Canada has been and remains the land of no consequences for airlines that break the law, for airlines that do something as unreasonable as what we are seeing now.
Airline passenger advocate Gabor Lukács says airlines are obligated to cover the extra costs incurred by passengers after flight cancellations. But he criticizes Canada's transportation minister for not doing enough to hold airlines accountable.
Perhaps it would be time to have legislation in place that creates a level playing field and ensures that anyone who sells tickets will have to actually perform and will not be able to walk away from the consequences. It is a dire situation where passengers have to sue in court before they will see what they are owed.
Now, Swoop would not tell us exactly how many passengers are affected, but they did confirm that in total, 56 flights are impacted. They were flying from Hamilton, Ontario and Abbotsford, BC to Las Vegas, Orlando, Tampa and Fort Lauderdale, all before October 27th. Now, Swoop says 32 of those flights have been rebooked by WestJet, and they remain optimistic that they'll receive those regulatory approvals to operate in the U.S. before the end of the month.